Yo, what's going on, people? Found another opportunity to film, and I told you before, like, I'm trying to be consistent this year as we step into 2025. More consistency and also transparency. So I feel like 2024 has kind of been a year of an awakening. Like, a lot happened, a lot of things happened in my life, and I've learned a lot, and I don't want to be like this whole new year, new me, but I'm just saying that I'm in a new phase of life. I've got a new outlook, and there's a lot of things I think people out there could learn from, like-minded people that are younger than me. Like, you know, a lot of people could learn from stuff like that I've been through, and take on something. Even people my age, you can learn. Do you know what I mean? Of all ages, older. But this episode today, I say episode like it's a podcast, but I guess it's like a video podcast, isn't it? This video today is, I'm just leading by things I'm going through as I go through them, and also what's on my mind. So a recent thing now, and I think this will appeal to parents, like parents that are with the shits, like that are with it, basically. It will make sense why I'm saying that in a minute. Basically, what I'm getting at is, if you're still quite youthful as a parent, you understand like the youth culture, slang, all of this stuff. Yeah, I think you'll have a different parenting experience than someone that's more old school. But then it has its pros and cons, because I feel like as a younger parent, your response to certain things won't be as mature as an older seasoned parent, if that makes sense. So I'm now at a stage where I've got kids in secondary school, and like, as the years go, like in school, you just see, I think kids make the biggest transformation in secondary school, and that transformation is based on so many more factors outside of how you raise them as parents. Do you know what I mean? I think we raise them and they have their core values, right? You raise them with core values, the fundamentals that start them off or kick them off in life, right? But as they go into school, they now have people to impress, like other kids. They learn different things. They pick up different languages, as in like whatever the current trendy way to speak is, slang, all of that stuff. Different behaviors. Now, with all that being said, I've got a question for you guys, whoever's watching. If you're a parent, right, and you're with it, yeah, which means you can speak young people's language, you're like a young parent, kind of, yeah, what do you do if your child comes to you and says that they're having a bad experience at school, and people are making them feel insecure, and you can see that people are making them feel insecure, and maybe they're getting roasted? You know, I think most people get roasted in school, but you know, maybe your child is not taking to it and is not having the greatest experience, or maybe even worse, your child gets into a fight and like either is outnumbered or there's a couple of students, even if it's not outnumbered, like they get into some trouble, yeah, and you feel it as the parent, like you want to do something about it, like with these kind of situations, I find myself wanting to react to certain things that I get told, right, as a parent with teenagers. But then I have to always remind myself that I'm an adult. These are teenagers. I cannot really do anything. But at the same time, because I'm with the shits and I'm like with it, I also don't believe in snitching, because some would say, don't do anything, just tell your child to speak to the teacher, or speak to the teacher as a parent. But at the same time, those kind of things can get your child bullied. If your child is now a snitch, a known snitch, they can get bullied in the school. Or if like you now as a parent go, that could also cause more bullying. So there's like a little grey area. Some people don't even care about that stuff. They're not entertained. They're going straight to the teacher. And that's why I said parents that are with the shit, parents that are like kind of with it, that understand youth culture, like understand what can drive bullying and all of this stuff. So I feel like I hear things. Like my children will tell me things, right? And the initial thought is, how can I solve this? But the truth is, I think now, yeah, not everything has to be resolved through you when it comes to your kids. Like, I didn't have a father figure when I was in school, and I had to figure shit out myself. Like, people cussed me, I got roasted, you know, I went through it all. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had fights, got roasted, had to build my own confidence, had to find some cool shit to be part of or to do to fit in. You know, grew up, went through the ranks from a not really a popular kid to a popular kid. Like, I worked my way through school by learning my environment and learning how to survive. And I think that is the best toolkit you can give to children. So, I had an incident where my child came to me and was upset about something, and then wanted to move school and stuff. And at first, I was thinking, yeah, you know, maybe we should put you in a safer environment or whatever. Then one day it hit me and I thought, nah, you have to face up to some shit. Do you know what I'm saying? Secondary school molds you. You have to grow up. You can't be module quadrille. Like, you need to face the world. The world is not nice. Yeah, there's nice elements in the world, but generally speaking, you could go to a workplace and, you know, face issues, have uncomfortable conversations. You might not like someone. Outside, you could just meet someone that is mad and starts insulting you. In this life, you have to have resilience. And I think that's the best way to raise children. Unless you know they're in danger, like it's serious stuff. Like, if it's dangerous, like for their life, then yeah, I understand. But you should always let them go through their experience and let them experience stuff. Or if things are unfair, it's like, you know. But I think even getting rushed toughened you up. You know, I was about to say, if your child is outnumbered, yeah. But in some sense, getting rushed in school, I don't think I've never been rushed, but like I've had play fights and been rushed by people through play fighting and stuff, but nothing serious. But I still feel like in secondary school, kids have to grow up. They have to kind of learn themselves, learn other people, learn how to navigate in social settings. And you can't really always run to your parents or, run away from the situation. It's good to face up to situations, and grow that confidence as a human, and just know that you can deal with any situation really. It may be hard, but I think that's how we kind of should be raising our kids. So I just wanted to cover that because it's been a recent thing I've been going through. Like, I have a child that just started secondary school and one that's like in the middle. So these things I've picked up on, and also the change in attitude and wanting to fit in. That's another thing. And like, there's certain things you don't want them to take on because some things incriminate them. That's the best way I could put it. So sometimes fitting in can incriminate your child. And it's sad because when I was a child, I wanted to be that bad boy. I wanted to play that role. I wanted to, so I get it. I get how enticing it is. But again, I didn't have the guidance. I didn't have a father to correct me really. I had my mom and she would correct me, with certain things, but still I wanted to do my own thing, and there was an example of what I am there to show me how it should be done. So I really try and do that for my son, but I've realized that the influence in school, the friends, the girls even, they're just as loud, maybe even louder than me. And it's another thing parents have to navigate when you kind of, your child is kind of listening to outside just as much as they listen to you, or maybe even more. I like to think I still got things under control, and I told my son that I'm on to him. Like, I'll be on to him. I know, like, that's another positive thing about being a parent that's with it, is that, like, you can't pull wool over my eyes. Like, I've been there, done that. I know a lot of the slang, the street terms. Like, I know, like, it'll be hard. He gets caught for a lot of stuff anyway. Like, not that he's a bad boy. He's a good boy, but all the little naughty things he wants to do, he gets caught out because I'm with the shits. You get me? So yeah. So if you're a parent that's fairly young, let me know of your experience and how you handle situations in school, like bullying, maybe your child's change in attitude because they've got into secondary school. Like, how do you navigate it? Yeah, let me know in the comments. I'm out.